TK Java tutorials. In this video tutorial, we'll talk about nano command in Linux. Nano is a simple command line text editor included in most of the Linux installations with a simple, easy to use interface, and it is a great choice for Linux beginner. So here we'll see how we can use a nano command to create a file. Using nano command, you can create a file using terminal, right? So here let me clear the terminal. Here you can see right now I'm in my home directory. If I do pwd present working directory, it is showing I'm in basically my present home directory, right? Let me move to the desktop. So I do cd and then I'll move to the desktop, right? Now here very first command I'm going to use that is called nano, and you have to specify the file name. So here I'm going to specify my file name like test.txt, right? And if you press enter, if this file is already created and that is present on the desktop, then that will be open. If this file is not already created, right, then a file will be created. So as you can see in desktop, this file is not there, so this file is going to create. But here you can see this file is created in my terminal, but it is still not visible to the my desktop. The reason is that just this is created on the terminal, and in order to basically bring it in on desktop, you have to save this file. Once you save, then that will be visible at desktop, right? So here I'm going to add some text like I'm going to write this is first line. Yeah, I'm going to write this is second line. This, let's say I'm going to write this is third line, and finally I'm going to type this is last line. Yeah, so now in order to save whatever I have typed in the nano basically file, so here you can see in bottom it is showing all kind of basically shortcut command. So if you want to get some help, then you have to press Ctrl G. If you want to exit, right, then simply you have to press Ctrl X. If you want to save whatever I have written in this file, nano file, if you want to save it so that it would be visible on the desktop, then we have to press Ctrl O. Ctrl O means write out. If you want to write out whatever things I have written in the nano terminal or nano file, I would like to write it into the files, then I have to press Ctrl O. So here I am going to press Ctrl O. Then if you press the Ctrl O, then here in bottom it is saying file name to write. So it is asking, are you okay to write in this file test.txt, right? So I am very much okay. If you want to edit this file name, then of course you can edit it, but I am okay with this. So just I am pressing enter. Once you press enter, then here you can see file is appear at desktop. If I open it manually, then you could see the content whatever we have written. Yeah, now there are some of the more commands I would like to discuss over here. Let's say I would like to do some kind of cut and paste. So here you can see cut text, you have a shortcut is called control key. So whichever line you want to cut, so I go to the, let's say I would like to cut the second line. This is second line, I would like to cut this line. So I will press control key, and here you can see that has been basically cut. Now I would like to paste that line to at the last. To paste, you have control U, right? Paste text. So I am going to press control U, and here you can see text has been pasted. Now if you would like to save, then again you have to press control O, right, and press enter. Now whatever change we have done, that should be reflected into the file. If I go, and here you can see change has been reflected, right? Apart from that, this also provides like if you want to search, let's say your nano file is having a lot of content, right? Millions of lines are there, and if you want to search something, right, then to search you have to press Control W to search any word, right? So let's say my cursor is pointing over here, I am pressing Control W, right? So it is asking me what you want to search. So let's say I would like to search last, and pressing enter, then it is just blinking last is here. So if you have a multiple occurrences, then this will basically show you the first occurrence, right? Apart from that, the rest of the things are very simple and easy to understand, so you can use you can try yourself. Now I'm going to press Ctrl O to save, and just I'm pressing enter to save it, right? Now if you want to exit from the nano command, then simply you have to press Ctrl X, so that we can exit from the nano, right? Now here I have shown you how we can create a text file using nano, but it's not mean that always you have to create only text file. You can create any kind of file, right? You can create a shell script, like you can nano you can create nano my shell script.sh. You can create any kind of C++ file like test.cpp. You can create any programming related file basically. Let's say here I'm going to create a nano test.java file, right? So .java extension source is a .java file. Now if you create, then here you can see I'm going to create. Beauty of this, let me show you. If I create public class and test, here you can see it's highlighted the things, right? And here I can write public static void main. Here you can see things are getting highlighted. That's the beauty of these things. That's the beauty of nano, right? So here you can see things are getting highlighted, right? So that's the beauty. You can create any kind of file using nano. So guys, that's all. And let's say I don't want to save these things, just I will press Control X, and it is saying save modified buffer, then I will press no, and it will not save this file, right? So that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.